What's the worst sex you've ever had? Well, personally, I never had sex. I'm a virgin. I'm a good boy. I'm waiting for the right one.
The worst sex you've ever had.
When we're like just getting through it, she leans into my ear
Yeah.
and she asks me to crow.
Did you do it?
Yes, I crowed.
Like that? Like, bro, that's yo. She a freaky little bit. She a freaky little bit. She a freaky
What's
little
the
bit.
worst sex you've ever had?
Oh.
Ooh.
Should I really have to describe it?
The worst sex I've ever had.
I don't know, there's a lot of experiences that I truly despise.
In my phone, I have a little black book. There's a person in there that says the worst I've ever had.
Everybody's answer is like when they lost their virginity.
My first time.
Probably the first time, actually.
The first time?
I had no clue what was happening. There was a lot of jabbing.
I'm gonna have sex with your butt, and then you're gonna have sex with my butt. I would never do that again.
Volatile combination of excited and anxious.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
Having sex. I've always just thought of like, damn.
I'm just scared for my first times, and that's like in everything, like in kissing. I still haven't had my first kiss, in the sex, all that shit. I never had any first with a girl. I'm gonna just put that out there.
It's an hour. Like, wish I was
I'm
watching
not-
anime or something.
No, I'm not gay. Girls just don't fuck with me for some reason, and I don't have confidence to walk up to girls and rizz them up because I don't have wrist. I don't have game. I don't have none of that. Right? I don't know how to talk to women. I'm scared of pretty girls. I'm scared of pretty girls. I'm gonna let them know. I don't know how to talk to women. I could talk to women, but I don't know how to, talk to women. I don't know how to get at girls. I don't know how to spit game. I don't know how to rizz them up. I don't know how to get their numbers, their Instagrams. I don't know how to do any of that. I don't know how to sweet talk them.
Something.
Never had bad sex.
Sex is pretty fun.
I don't really have bad sex.
Did I hear you say you've never had bad sex?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty phenomenal, so it's hard for me to have had bad sex.
Do you think you've had bad sex? Because some people have been like, I don't fuck bad.
Yeah, you know what? And a lot of people that do that definitely have a story out there. Because they might have been like, yeah, and then the person just hands on their face on the end of the bed, like, never again.
Worst sex you've ever had.
I had some really bad sex with one of my coworkers. The guy that I dated that was like my brother. I hate to say this, it was the only white guy I've ever been with.
A man with a very large penis who thought he could just kind of like lay there and just have a large penis.
I felt like we actually both didn't really want to be doing it.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
The worst?
Worst sex I've ever had.
I've never had sex.
With my ex.
With an ex.
My ex.
First husband.
My second husband.
First husband. Not multiple husbands?
The rhythm, IKEA bed, it was just like moving the opposite way that he was.
They were really, really bad at what they were trying to do and way too confident about it.
Were you able to communicate that to that?
No, at that point I just kind of wanted to get out of there.
You do what you see on porn, that's still not correct. You still gotta like pay attention to your partner.
If you
Yeah,
don't
this is what I'm
like-
talking about. I'm gonna make sure my first time isn't bad. I'm gonna make sure I'm researching. I'm doing research when I'm planning my first time. I'm gonna plan that bitch. Obviously, it's gonna be with a girl that I have been with for a while. Right? I just don't want to fucking duck, fucking dip. I don't want to fuck and then that's it. I think sex is more than an important level they should have with a partner. I don't think you just go fuck around with people. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe that people should just go around and fuck. Right? I get it. Right? I mean, shit. I wanted to do it. I wanted to go around and fuck. Right? That's what I said to me. That's what I said when I was younger. I was like, when I was young, I was like, when I get older, I'm gonna just go around and fuck a bunch of girls. I don't care about love. Now, I care about love. I really do. I don't want I'm not gonna date a person that I don't respect the body. So I'm not gonna date a person that goes around and just get fucked.
Warm me up to being interested, and then you just stick it in and jackrabbit for 2 minutes, and then you're out. What the hell did I get from that?
I think it's been years ago, and it was a guy who basically was a bunny rabbit.
Men don't know how to fuck.
What's the most embarrassed you've been?
Finishing before your partner does is pretty embarrassing.
Bust a little too quick.
Short and sweet.
Did she come?
Probably not.
Met this girl on Tinder. We're about to perform coitus, and she's like, all right, do you have a condom? And I said, no, I don't have a condom. Do you mind doing this, Rod? She's like, no, of course, like, whatever, just make sure you pull out. And right as I inserted, I was like, yeah, no, I can't do it because I was about to bust. I always think about that probably every time I close my eyes.
Whose fault was it?
Probably me, honestly. I was exhausted from.
Damn, imagine putting it in and you about to bust. Imagine putting it in, insertion, I'm about to bust, so my fault, I'm about to bust.
A long day of work.
At that point, you just gotta do the little, just do this. You just gotta play it off.
And
You gotta do what you gotta do.
During.
After we hooked up, as he was leaving my place, he's like, maybe I'm not gay. I'm like, jeez, flat out. There's not enough M&Ms and pizza in the world to salve that wound, you know?
What's the most embarrassed you've been?
Went from a strong situation to a no-win situation.
His penis went soft.
I was on the verge of tears.
That joint ain't want to come up, man. And every time he came up, I'll get it in for a little second, and he'll fall back down.
How did they react?
It's okay, don't worry. We'll try to get next time.
Worst sex you've ever had?
In high school?
High school. It was probably high school.
High school in a car.
He was super hot, drove a Mustang. Worst sex I've ever had.
I felt like a dead fish, and he was just kind of like pouncing on me.
You're young. You don't really fully know what you're doing. You just kind of thrust.
Bro, I'm in high school. I'm a junior. Bro, I'm a virgin.
I farted in someone's face through order, and she stopped, and I had to finish it myself.
Once, I let somebody peg me. It felt amazing, and as muscles do, it contracted and released, and I shit. Okay? Shit is normal.
I recently found out about the things called douches. Didn't know I had to do that.
Let's just say she was very unhealthy and did not take care of her body.
Oh, Shorty took off her pants. It didn't smell too nice.
It was a definite hygiene issue.
Did you guys ever have sex again?
No.
Nope.
No, I told him, it's like, this ain't working.
I don't know if I want to go to keto, but it was a little awkward. Yeah.
I wonder if my thing stank.
There was like no focus on anyone having a, happy ending.
Did you have sex with this person ever again?
I think we did, yeah.
I did. I dated them for a bit of time. I had to teach them. Let's just say they weren't a very good peer. They weren't a very good student.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
It was the first time I'd ever seen like a, I don't know like the right way to say this.
A dick.
A micro penis?
Oh.
And, he wanted to top.
I couldn't feel it, but I figured out that sex doesn't always hurt.
What's the worst sex you ever had?
Probably like a very sloppy, drunken sex, to be honest.
I was drunk.
I ended up throwing up in the bed
Oh.
during, so that kind of sucked.
Do you have sex with them again?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you believe in second chances.